What up, Scorpio? So here is going to be your December reading. I hope you guys are doing wonderful, that you're enjoying the, excuse me, I almost choked on that because I'm not a holiday person, that you're enjoying the holiday spirit. Let me get it out. If you are a holiday person, if you could tell, I'm not. Where's my Grinch at? He's sitting there. He is. He's sitting back there just looking like, what are you talking about holidays? So Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you. Scorpio, you may have an unexpected payment that is going to be coming your way. So please watch your budget this month. I mean, I know a lot of people are definitely going to be a little bit more cautious because of the holidays and spending and everything like that. But there could be an unexpected payment that needs to be coming in. I don't know if some of you may have forgotten about a payment, or this is something that was just completely, may have to do with the car, may have to do with the home, but I'm just getting unexpected payment that may come towards you. I also feel too, if you've been trying to save up for an apartment or a house, some of you are going to be getting confirmation that there's a move that is going to be coming in. Definitely feels like a more positive move for some of you. Watch your budget when you go in. I feel like some of you may be trying to get an apartment or something that is out of your budget. Just be mindful of that you're not putting yourself into a hole. Now, this could be also once you get a new place, wanting to spend, you may be getting in December. And then, of course, at the end of December, everything is going on sale. So I just get really, be cautious with your money. Be cautious with your money. If you're in that position where you have to really worry about money, be cautious with it. I feel like there could be a lot of traveling that is going in. Some of you might actually even be relocating to a different country. Could be a different state, but some of you, I feel like this could be going overseas. Now, it could be for love. For a few people, I do get like maybe some type of career or some type of promotion or opportunity that is really too good to pass up. So for a few of you, you may be getting an opportunity to travel and live somewhere abroad because of a job or an opportunity that came in. I feel like there is money attached to it. Some of you, this may have something to do with law or with the government. I don't know if this is the UN, but I feel like there could be a government connection with this. I almost feel like you could work for a company where they're paying for this transfer, almost like NASA or Halliburton, or I just feel like some of you, there's a connection with a big company that may be offering you a promotion or an opportunity, but you may have to go live abroad for this opportunity. For a few of you, this is going to be really exciting. It's going to be an opportunity that maybe you prayed for, something that you really wished. I feel for some of you that you could be walking away from an environment or a situation that is dead, not growing anymore. So when this opportunity comes in, you're ready to take it. I do feel like there could be new love interests that are coming in. You could be meeting somebody within another state or another country. I feel like either meeting them with a group of people or around a group of people at an event, at work. This could even be online dating for some of you, because I'm getting a lot of like communication, like texting back and forth. And it's like, I want to see you, or I want to meet you, or I want to get to know you better. And I feel like this message is going back and forth when it comes to love. Now, Scorpio, I do feel like there could be somebody from the past that wants to come back. And I think what happens is you meet somebody new, and all of a sudden the person from the past is like, I still feel you. I still want to be with you, or I still want this connection. Some of you may be dealing with that energy that is going to be coming through, where somebody from the past is like, okay, let's try this again. Let's see where it could happen. But then you're kind of faced with this dilemma. Do I really want to be with you, or do I want to try something new with this new person? For some of you, I feel like you could be connecting with somebody who has an accent. Could be from a different country. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio. I definitely get something with new job, but like I was saying, this could be a promotion or an opportunity that's opening up in a job that you already have. For a few of you, this is a new job, maybe a new company calling you in, but there's something about newness starting with money. where either you're getting paid a little bit more or you're finding yourself in a position where there is a little bit more money coming in. Let's go ahead and get into the shuffle and see what we get. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio spirit. Some of you be careful of three-way parties or love triangles. Some of you may have people that are affecting your relationships with another person. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This could be a family member that is trying to come between you and another family member or your relationship, or somebody trying to come in between a friendship. Could even be dealing with coworkers, but I just get like a third party that could be interfering with a partnership that you're trying to establish. So keep your eyes on that. Let's see, Scorpio. So we have the Hangman. We have the Four of Blades. We have the Star card. We have the Ace of Coins. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Six of Blades. We have the World card. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Page of Coins. We have the King of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Wands. And this is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. So let's see what the angels bring to the table. Can y'all see my star pajamas at the bottom? So we got work on top, party at the bottom. Let's see. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. All right, let's see what we got. We got Three of Wands. We got Four of Cups. Six of Swords. Page of Cups. 10 of Cups. Page of Air. King of Air. 8 of Pentacles, and let's see, one more. 9 of Cups. All right, and then we'll pull a couple of from Tough Shit at the bottom or at the end. Okay, you guys, so Scorpio. Some of you are coming from an energy where you may feel stagnant. We got the Hangman. This is things not really moving forward. Let me get that glare off of it, tilt it down for you a little bit. Some of you, if you see, this would be people doing the same shit over and over and over again, falling into a routine. And some of you may be wanting some excitement, but not really sure how to get there. So I feel for a few of you that there is some changes that are coming in when it comes to job and complacency and routines. I feel like some of you are trying to do something a little bit to shake up your routine. Now, there could be a trip that's coming in. Some of you may be going on some type of spiritual journey or just kind of pulling away to get some rest. I feel like you may be overwhelmed if you've been working really hard this year, especially mentally. I feel like some of you are mentally exhausted. Now, for a few, this could be mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. But I just feel for some of you, it's almost like I'm tired. I didn't accomplish something that I wanted this year. I kind of got stuck up on some things, and now I want to see if I can move forward. And for a few of you, you may be taking a little step back and saying, you know what, let me rest. Let me get my mind out of this and then come back into the game. And for some of you, you really need it. You do, because I feel like there's an energy of not really moving forward the way you thought things were going to move forward. So you could be having this thing of wanting new jobs, wanting new relationships, but some kind of way you got stuck in this little loop. And it was like, I'm tired of this routine. I do feel for some of you, you could be connecting with somebody who's younger, who may have a younger energy. If you look at it, even with the Hangman, this person behind is almost like, geez, I'm just kind of like tired of the same shit. And then you have this little kid in the front who's just twirling on this bar, living his best life. So there's a lot of people that are discontent. If you see some people in the background, there's anger, there's frustration on his face. And the only people that you see excited are these kids. So some of you may need to get back in touch with the playful side of you. That could be where this trip is coming in. Some of you may feel like I need to pull away. Maybe you've been adulting a little bit too much and you're a little bit strained or overwhelmed. I see a lot of frustration and anger. So for some of you, you may need to take this little break and pull back. Now, if you look at the Knight of Wands, this is somebody who feels like they've kind of been beaten down, ridiculed by people. If you see, he's walking with crutches, his arm is beat down, and there's people that are still kind of messing with him. Some of you may have had some battles this year within the last few months where people have kind of been coming at you. And, you're starting to get a little war weighed down, it looks like you've been fighting a lot. So I feel you're still standing. But for some of you, you may be tired of dealing with some people in your environment. And I feel conflict. There could be some arguments. With the Seven of Wands, we see somebody feeling like they need to defend themselves. This person is going up against all these police officers, and it's like, look, I have a voice. I'm making a stand. Some of you may have been beat down by people in your life. Now, this could be, emotionally, mentally. For a few of you, this may actually be even some physical abuse. But you're coming to a place where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not taking this anymore. I'm going to take a stand. Now, Spirit is saying definitely choose your battles wisely. But I feel for some of you, you're kind of coming out of this energy where it's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to stand and do and say what I need to say. So some of you could be speaking your truth. Now, a few of you could be dealing with a fire sign person. You could be dealing with somebody who is very dominant, somebody that could be trying to control you or put a little bit too much pressure on you. And for some of you, you don't want this anymore. That could be where this person is taking a stand. A few of you could be activists. You could be nature activists. You could be getting involved with organizations, animals, nature, really becoming involved in the environment, saving the environment. And it could be because of maybe an experience. Could be even because of a religious experience, spiritual experience. So some of you may have reconnected with nature and you may be looking into ways to give back. I do feel that you may be changing, Scorpio, and some people may not know how to deal with that. So some of you may be getting beat up on or put in a position where people are kind of poking at you and trying to irritate you because of you wanting to come out of this energy. Some of you are making changes, big changes, and the people around you don't like it. And you feel like you have to defend yourself. Now, I do see opportunities coming in with the Star card. This is showing that somebody could be trying to help you. This could be even you putting yourself in a position where you're helping people. But it is showing that there is support system around you. A lot of times when I see the Star card, I feel like this is spirit guidance. If you look behind this little girl, you see some people, it looks like a building collapsed. And this little girl is coming in and she's helping. She's trying to pull people out. She's shining a light on people. So this could be either you being encouraging towards people, signing up for groups or organizations where you can lend some help. Or this could be somebody really looking at you and saying, look, come on, let me pull you out of this funk. And it could be with this energy. There may be traveling with somebody else because you want to get out of this hangman energy. You want something that gives you a little bit more shine. And this is spirit guidance. So some of you could be connecting with your ancestors and getting some type of spiritual support on the other side. It definitely is showing if you've been praying for a job that you have that coming in. We got Ace of Pentacles. This is good news about a job. This could be starting a new job, completing a project, but it is showing if you see there's a wallet on that bucket and it's showing that this person is getting paid. They're not doing this for free. So they're opening themselves up to an opportunity or an opportunity is coming to them. They're doing the work, but they're making money off of it. I definitely feel like hard work is paying off. So if you've been really in a situation where you've been looking for a job, putting in resumes and not getting anything back, I feel like you're going to hear some good news. Because we got the Page of Coins coming in. So we got somebody, and this person is smiling. This could be picking up another job. We got a coin in each hand. With Ace of Coin, we got a coin. Page of Coins, we got, what, 2, 3, 4? 3 coins coming in, which is showing that your money is going to increase. And it may be with the help of other people. Some of you are going to be picking up a little side gig where you may get a 9-to-5 job, and then you realize, talking to somebody else, that, wow, I need you to do this. So some of you may do a side hustle, could be creating something with your hands. For some of you, you're using your skills, your talents, or extra time to help other people out. And there could be some money that is going to be involved there with you. I feel like you could be connecting with a fire sign person. This could be somebody who has a little bit of status to them. If this is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, this person stands out. They're very charismatic. Some of you are going to feel a connection with this person. Three of Wands is showing that there could even be a partnership that comes in with this. You could be signing a contract or making a long-term investment in something. So if this is a person, you could be connecting with somebody that is going to open up a door for opportunities. If this is an energy, some of you are getting a hold of your fire energy and you're feeling motivated to push through. And it's showing that you could be signing contracts or paperwork, making long-term plans that bring in abundance for you. With the Six of Blades, and I'm thinking, did we get the Six of Blades twice? Let me make sure. Yes, we did. This is coming out of a difficult situation and smoother sailing. Now, if you look at the horse, horses went through choppy water. There are other horses that are on the bank, and they're probably trying to see there's some chaos. They're like running around in circles. And this horse is leaving, or this unicorn is leaving that energy and floating on to something else, to smoother sailing. So you could be leaving a difficult situation behind. And if you look at this card, this is showing baggage, cracked ice, but they're actually skating on smoother ice. So this person is letting go of this extra baggage so that they can enjoy this trip across this ice. Maybe this baggage was causing the ice to break. It was too heavy. So some of you are going to be letting go of a situation or energy that is really too heavy for you and moving towards something smoother. And it looks like you could be using education as a way of doing this. You could be using your skill set. You may be opening yourselves up to going back to school, taking some classes, furthering your education, but it looks like it opens the door to new money for you or money opportunities, because you could be using your skill set to open yourself up to new money, new opportunity, new jobs. I feel for some of you, this could be on-the-job training. You may get a job where they're like, okay, now it's time for us to go ahead and make sure you know everything that you need to do to excel. For a few of you, you could get some type of certification or could be going back to school, and it opens up this door. May have a conversation with somebody that you meet, and it's like, wow, this is what I do, and I just got certified or I got my degree, and this person is like, come work with me. Let me go ahead and help you. If you are doing this, I still feel like there could be some type of side job that is coming in for you. Some of you are definitely going to be dealing with a fire sign person. Now, I am getting Page of Swords. There could be some truth that comes out that you may have to deal with within this year when it comes to somebody. I feel like there is some conflict that's coming in. This could be gossip that is coming out that may come back to you. I would say watch your back, even though I don't see Ten of Swords. Be really careful of who you're sharing your energy with or who you're sharing your messages with. Because for some of you with this Page of Swords, this is a truth that is delivered, but it's not delivered in a way that is very supportive. This could be somebody that just comes out, your husband or your wife is cheating, or the people that you're working with are stealing from you, or we know something that you did. So some of you may be having some conflict with somebody about a truth that comes out. Could be with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or it could be with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Whatever it is with Four of Cups, somebody's pulling back. They feel like they have to either pull back their feelings or they may not be sharing their feelings. And it could be part of what needs to come out. If you're holding back and there's something that you need to say to somebody, you may be the one that's holding back the truth that you need to share. If you're in a situation where you feel like things are not working for you, then you need to be honest and speak up about it. For some of you, if this is somebody being dishonest with you, this is a truth coming out. And it's something that may be a little bit painful, because it's showing that somebody has to open their eyes and see things clearly. Now, we do have a blind man here with the King of Wands. So this could be somebody that literally is not seeing a problem, but the truth comes out and somebody has to see it clearly. And it looks like for a few of you, you could be releasing this baggage so that you can move to smoother sailor, especially if to smoother ice or smoother sailing or just an easier time, especially if this is somebody that's been holding secrets from you. I feel for some of you, there's travel that is coming in. You could be walking away from a situation or walking away from a person, traveling, enjoying something else, connecting with people of different races, different culture. Some of you may even find love with somebody that is different from you. And it could be with the Nine of Cups, something that you prayed for, you wish for. I do feel like there could be a blending of families. So for some of you, if you haven't dated outside your race, don't be closed off about it. Be open to it, because you literally could be connecting with somebody that is coming from a different country, a different culture, could be a different race, belief system. And it's showing that for some of you, this may actually bring instability. You may connect with somebody that actually brings some love into your life, or some grounding to your life, or some type of stability when it comes to love and what you want. And it may be different than what you anticipated. For a few of you, I feel like there could even be walking away from a relationship because you connected with somebody else and you want to explore it and see where it goes. Where are my love cards? Let me look at that real quick. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio with love. Scorpio with love. What's coming in for them? Scorpio with love. Yeah, some of you definitely are going to be walking away from an ex because you're going to find somebody that is definitely more of a true love to you. I feel like this person is going to be different. Now, for some of you, it's showing that you deserve love. So you could be ending a relationship that you don't feel is conducive to your growth because there's new love coming in. Some of you may already be having heart-to-heart conversations with this person. Like I said before, I saw a lot of texting, a lot of messages coming through. Some of you could have met this person in a chat room, or either a room or what do you call a chat app, Tinder and all that stuff like that. Could be online dating, but you may not be honest about it. You may have met somebody else. Let me get that glare off of it. But we got 3 people. We have a person hiding behind another person. So some of you this month may be dealing with a 3-party situation. And remember, I said you could have somebody that is going to come in and cause a problem in your relationship. Won't affect everybody, but for some of you, you may be the person that's stepping outside of boundaries, and it's found out because we have the Ace of Swords, which is a truth that is coming out. Something is going to get found out, and it could be a problem. Some of you may be connecting with somebody else and you're keeping it secret, a secret relationship, and then you find out that other people know about this, or somebody may even blow up your business and tell other people. For some of you, if you're in a committed relationship, this may be coming to you where you may find out that your partner is seeing somebody else. It is showing for some of you, you're walking away from a situation. And it could be towards new love, or for some of you, you may be feeling like you've been beat up in a situation. Whether this is a relationship or a job, I feel that there's a need to walk away and to let go of baggage that may be holding you back. And some of you are deciding to do this. This doesn't serve me anymore, so I'm going to take this off and leave it behind and move forward. Some of you may be moving towards a new person. Could be dealing with somebody who has a kid. Some of you may be finding out that you're dating somebody that has a child, or you may be moving forward with somebody who has a child. For somebody, if you're married with a family, general reading, this could be you letting go of baggage and focusing more on your family. It is showing that there's some growth that's coming in, Scorpio, and some of you literally are moving out of a really heavy situation towards something that you feel needs to be lighter for you, and it seems to bring in a lot more open-mindedness to you this year. If you were kind of stuck in your ways, not really exploring things, I feel like some of you are going to be branching out, and you could be meeting people that are really pushing you there. For a few, this could be a job situation that does this for you, sends you somewhere else, connects you with a different country, a different culture, and you possibly could even find love and find stability there. For a few of you, Nine of Cups is showing that you get something that you prayed for. And for some, this is love. This is making a love connection. You may have to travel out. For some, this could be a job, more money coming in, and it looks like more than one opportunity to make money. Definitely there's an education, going back to school, opening yourself up. For some of you, it could start with a spiritual journey or just taking a little step back and seeing, what do I want? What do I want to do? Seeing things clearly. Things are coming to the light. If you had 4 cups where you felt like you were bored or stagnant, I feel like you're leaving that energy behind and you're opening yourself up to new adventures. And some people are going to have a hard time. I really feel like some of you are going to be defending this new path that you're taking because some people are not going to understand it. And for some of you, if this is the energy that you're in, where you're constantly defending yourself and having to explain to people what you're doing and having to show people, let me show you what I'm doing. I feel like you need to come out of that energy. It's like, stand your ground. This is what I'm doing for me. This is what I plan to do. And this is how I'm going to make it happen. So you don't feel like you're getting beat up on. Choose your battles wisely, Scorpio. Not everything this year is going to be about needing to prove yourself to people or have arguments to people. You're going to have to learn how to walk away, especially when it messes with your stability. Some of you are tired of this energy of having to keep explaining yourself or showing and proving things to people, and you got to let it go. You got to let it go, because if you look at this card, it looks like the more you entertain it, the more people are going to start messing with you and poking with you. And this person is standing their ground. So if you're stuck in that energy, you're too complacent, things are not working out, it's time for you to move forward. For a few of you, there's an honesty thing that's coming out. A secret is going to be shared. If there's something that you've been holding on to and you know that it may come out, you might want to go ahead and get ahead of it. Because if not, there may be some hurt and conflict. I get arguments, and I think it's because somebody is saying, I didn't know this, or you didn't tell me this, or you didn't share this with me. So for a few of you, you're definitely going to deal with a truth or a secret that comes out that has to be dealt with, and it may cause some pain, either for you or other people around you. Get ahead of it if you can, Scorpio. Let's see. Let's do tough shit. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What messages do they need to hear, Spirit? What messages for Scorpio? What do they need to hear? I definitely feel like honesty. I keep hearing honesty, honesty, honesty. So for some of you, you might be telling somebody this. I need you to be honest with me, or I need you to come clean with me. And you may feel, your intuition may be telling you that somebody is not being honest. But it's almost like, what is that saying? What's done in the dark comes to the light. Some of you may be experiencing that this month or moving into 2020. You believe that your gossip is well-intentioned, but when you look closer, you will realize that it's mostly self-serving. Look inward at your own fears and jealousy. If you're gossiping around people's back, the Spirit is saying be accountable for who you are and what you're saying, because this could come back out and bite you in the ass. Now, general reading, this could be somebody that you're dealing with that's talking about you, Scorpio, behind your back, but it is literally saying that there is fear and jealousy. So either somebody is afraid to move forward, so they're talking about other people and they're trying to make themselves seem important, and it may come back, or there is just a jealousy where either somebody's jealous about the accomplishments that you're doing, or there's vice versa. You could be jealous about somebody else. Whatever it is showing that gossip may be a problem coming into this month. There's a lot of conflict and a lot of talking. It seems petty. That's why Spirit is saying choose your battles wisely. If you have to stand up for yourself, make sure that you're standing up for a cause that you believe in. Don't stand up for bullshit, Scorpio. Don't be taken into that. So for some of you with gossip, either you need to check yourself, or you may have somebody around you that needs to be checked. You are full of excuses at the moment. No matter how right you believe you are, try shifting the pattern by taking this problem vertically and accepting some responsibilities for your actions. Kind of goes back and forth. Accountability. If you're on the wrong end of this, you're not being honest with people, there's backhanded gossip. You need to get ahead of it, because if it comes out, it's not going to be good. That's where the conflict is coming in. And some of you may be caught up in this energy of feeling like people are beating down on you and having to defend yourself. And it could be because of something that either you did with your actions, that maybe you incited something. Maybe for some, you didn't intend on doing it. This could be towards you, where people are jealous and they're inciting some type of thing towards you, and you feel like you have to fight. So be careful this month that you don't get caught up in shit that you don't need to be caught up in, Scorpio. If it's not your shit, don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. If you feel like you need to, make sure you're on the right side of it. And if there's gossip going around, please be careful about who you're sharing stuff with. because you could be dealing with people that really are not, they're not on your side. They could be going back telling other people that this is what's going on. Because look at all this laughing and everything. And he even has people behind his back. So be really careful that you're not putting yourself out there and you think that you're talking about people are gossiping, and then all of a sudden you get twisted around and now you're in the middle of the shit. Choose your battles wisely this month. For a lot of you, there's a lot of growth that's coming. There's opportunities that's coming. Don't get caught up in this situation where you're stagnant and you're caught up in some type of conflict or energy. If it's not your shit, if you don't have to be involved with it, Scorpio, let it go. Focus on the new job that's coming in. Focus on the travel. Focus on the opportunities for new love. You got a lot of good things coming in. Don't get distracted by bullshit this month. You don't want it. You don't want it. There's too many other things for you to do. And you may have some spirit guidance or a person that's coming in that's trying to help you navigate this. So if you have openings that seem to be positive, go that way, because that other energy is just going to keep you stagnant and you're going to get caught up in a lot of shit that you don't even need to be involved in. All right, Scorpio, y'all are smart. Smart. Watch your backs. All right. Love you.